The Netherlands was the first country to legalize assisted dying as far back as 2002. Since then, over 14 countries has made it legal to assist people to die. In this video, I'm going to break down why this bill is back again to the UK Parliament and why, in my opinion, I believe it is going to fail. Keep watching. Assisted dying is simply a process whereby healthcare professionals help somebody to die, and it typically happens when maybe somebody, let's say someone is old, they're suffering, and maybe you have a look at them and you ask yourself, why are they really living? And then they could be the ones to say, okay, I need to be prescribed this, or the doctor can even take the decision to just prescribe something that will help them to end their life. It can also come from their family as well. Why do human beings need to take lives that they did not give in the first place, right? So this bill has just come to the UK Parliament and they're going to be discussing it very, very soon. I'm not going to look at this purely from religious angle. I'm going to look at this from like a mixture of everything, and also share my own opinion based on my values, based on my beliefs, based on the things that I hold dear to myself. So assisted dying, the last time I checked, is legal in about 14 countries, including 11 states in the United States of America, France, Belgium, Germany, Holland, Austria, Japan, Luxembourg, Colombia, Canada, New Zealand, and a few other states, right? The evidence shows that it's not something that is actually followed to the latter. There has been many different angles to this, like I said in the beginning. So who needs assisted dying? Elderly people, maybe people who have terminal illness. They're not living the kind of life that maybe they would have wanted or their family would have wanted due to maybe being born with a condition or having acquired a condition over time. This is a very, very emotional topic, and that is why I'm talking about this here, because you guys know what this channel is about. This channel is about learning, it's about understanding things that basically affect us on a day-to-day. How is assisted dying going to work? In practice, like I said, it hasn't necessarily worked the way that people who are making the laws anticipated. When you look at most of the countries where this law has been put in place, it hasn't necessarily sort of worked to the books. It's one of those laws that the thinking behind it does not necessarily end up being the reality in practice. So it's a thin line, there's a thin line. So that's why I think the UK Parliament should be very, very careful about this. In some instances, take advantage of, let's say, family members, for instance. Let's say your aged family member, your dad, your mom, or whoever has something like, let's say, dementia, and because of it, they are not necessarily in tune with what is going on, and you can see that maybe there's some frustrations and there's some strain as well to the family members or to the healthcare workers or to people around them. And then the discussion will now arise. Okay, what is going to happen here? What are we going to do here? And it's one of those situations as well where people might take advantage in terms of inheritance, in terms of just taking somebody away so that they can inherit whatever it is that they. So there's a thin line here, and another angle of this is basically what is going to be happening here is that you're now giving the choice to somebody's life on a healthcare worker, a doctor, or whoever that's going to be doing these evaluations. So these are the things that I want us to consider. Is this good or bad in your opinion? I would like you to tell me in the comments below. Is this something that is good? Is this something that you would like to happen to you? Is this something that you would like to happen to your parents, your father, your mother, your uncles, or anyone that is close to you? Tell me in the comments below. I really want to know. Honestly, I really want to know what the audience out there, what you guys think about this. Personally, I do not personally think that I subscribe to it. I'm looking really on the angle of it being abused. I think this is one of those things that is going to really be abused. I'm also looking at this from the angle where I have been around the hospitals a lot. I've been around like healthcare situations. Sometimes it's a high pressure environment. Sometimes, a patient is given a lot of trouble for days and days and days. Sometimes the healthcare workers themselves are they just get frustrated. Family members just get frustrated, and that's why a lot of family members leave their loved ones in care homes or in the hospitals. Sometimes they're even abandoned, right? And I do understand this. This is a strain on the NHS. This is a strain on healthcare workers. Countries that do not have NHS, for instance, family members end up maybe paying large sums of money, and it's a really difficult topic, and I really understand this. The safeguards has to be right, the situation, the conditions have to be right, and that's why personally I do not subscribe to it. So let me know if you would want your loved one to be in a position where they're receiving this care, or if even you yourself, what you think about this. What do you think about this? Tell me, I want to know. Another question also that I have is, what are your reasons for the opinions you've taken on this? The religious groups are saying, if you're not able to give a life, then there shouldn't be a reason to end the life prematurely. You're giving people the choice to take a life, or you're even giving the patient, in some instances, the choice to take a life. Why are you giving family members the choice to take a life? This is something I want you guys to consider. I want you guys to look at this before telling me what you think. I really want to know. And then the people who are for this are also saying, well, if somebody is suffering and they say, oh, please, I want to get out of this misery, put me out of this misery, who are we also to not oblige them? If they're terminally ill, they have maybe, let's say, cancer or kidney failure, or some of these issues where okay, they don't have a long time anymore to live. Dementia, Parkinson's, some of these diseases that are difficult, and that, okay, there's no chance, or little or no chance, of them actually sort of getting over the conditions and becoming whole and again. So let me know what you think about this topic. Really, I really want to know. I want this to be discuss this among your family, discuss this among your friends, discuss this among in your WhatsApp groups. Let us know what you think about this, and also what would your opinion be? What would your advice be to the UK Parliament, to the House of Commons, as they are going to discuss this topic, and what should they do, right? So let us know in the comment below. Don't forget to share the video and let your networks know. Get this discussion going. Let's see really what people think about this very topic. And this is your brother, the Tycoon. Until I see you on the next one, keep supporting the channel. Thank you very much. See you on the next one. Bye.